YouTubers. We all grew up watching them. The type of content people enjoy can vary with each person. I used to watch gaming content as a kid, and now I watch YouTubers. Evolution, am I right? But looking through these channels now really bring back those memories. Good memories, but also bad ones.
I was, on my way to prison 3 months ago.
No shit.
No shit.
It wasn't for touching kids, was it?
Yeah!
But out of all those YouTubers I've watched, there's just one channel that sticks out like a sore thumb. Well, it's more like finding a cool rock that turns out to be a dropping from a dog. SMG4, or more famously known as the founders of Glitch Production, with popular shows like Digital Circus, Murder Drone, and two other that nobody cared about. We've all heard of SMG4, right?
Mickey Mouse.
What started off from simply a gameplay with text applied to it, to now high quality animation with insane lore attached to it. And kinda unfunny, these guys ruined my life, man. I used to be such an innocent child. They taught me how to say slurs, and now look at me. But I'm not gonna talk about SMG4. That's a whole other can of worms to handle. I would rather talk about their other deceased sister channel, Hobo Bros. But before we get to that, why don't we pay a little respect while covering this topic, you know? SMG4 is animated in Gmod, so why don't we transcend dimension and go 3D?
Hey y'all, Scott here. Oh!
Much better. Hobo Bros is a gaming channel where we follow Luke and his loser brother Kevin, his words not mine, play a bunch of games in the back of their house. It's about two Asian men having fun doing random stuff. Most of the videos are just them goofing around with some extra spice here and there.
This game is retarded!
Kevin, you can't say that. But at the same time, they just radiate that homey energy. But lately, they've been on a long hiatus, focusing on glitch and all. And it's just sad seeing this channel dying so suddenly. Out of respect, we'll go through the history of Hobo Bros from their humble beginning to their eventual path to the dark side. Cue the intro.
Dude, I could beat gaming.
Just like everyone else with zero original experience, we all wanted to create a gaming channel, right? Well, these guys are no different. On 3rd December 2016, they announced the launch of their new channel, Hobo Bros. The creation of this channel led to some changes for their main channel, with SMG4 focused more on bloopers or animation, while this channel housed everything else. These guys lock in for their debut with uploading 5 videos on the same day. They mainly play older games, but later on, there was a whole era where they started to play non-stop modded games. I'm talking Smash Infinite, custom characters, Mario Repaint. So you're probably asking, what makes this channel different compared to the other million gaming channels that already existed? Well, the main charm of this channel is either watching Kevin getting angry or Luke getting scared of literally anything, which I know doesn't sound all that interesting and basically just Game Grumps but Thailand.
Feisty little thing.
But hey, there's other stuff too, like Hobo Theater, basically just an average SMG4 episode without the editing, and also more funnier. Improv in general are funny, especially if the person doing it was able to make a connection from thin air. Kevin giving a random theme and a list of words with Luke forced to make something out of his ass. Perfect for someone like me whose humor is broken. There's also Hobo Pod, a podcast where they discuss various topics with the main focus on their histories, where we learn interesting facts such as how much of a weeaboo Kevin is, investigating his old DeviantArt account, or an older secret fails channel that didn't get to see the light of day. There's only like 5 videos of this series. I wonder how this guy feeling right now. On 15 July 2017, they released Super Hobo Bros to celebrate passing 100,000 subscribers. And it's the best thing ever. The only way I can give description to this is basically it's just a Yakuza sub-story. The setup, the fight scene, everything. It's perfect. This video would later inspire and create Hitbox. Basically, Kevin and friends do epic stunts while beating up each other. It's dumb, but very fun. But unfortunately, due to a certain virus around that time, that series came to a close. Father, I've come to repent my sins.
What is it, my child?
I've never actually watched any of these videos. Wait, hold on. Hear me out here for a second. You know what's better than 2 men? 4 men. Hobo Amigos are just the regular videos but with 2 extra members added, Harry and Martin, the editors for SMG4 and Hobo Bros. I don't know why, but there's some videos where I watch multiple times and still enjoy them. As a kid, I was so obsessed with their Mario Party 10 playthrough. They somehow took one of the most boring Mario Party game and turned it into one of the most entertaining video ever. Their chemistry with each other is just perfect, even if most of the time it's just them swearing. My favorite has to be Harry, just because of his sheer bad luck, getting last place on every game, but he did eventually get his comeback though. Man, watching these really just bring back memories. I wonder what they're up to. What do you mean they're gone? On 1st May 2018, Harry left Glitch Production due to his visa expiring. As a send-off, they decide to play one of Harry's childhood games, Little Big Planet 3. But during the whole video, they never get to play the levels, as the other 3 just sabotage and spam stickers all over the screen and creating a monstrosity.
Worst year of my life.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. Ruined my childhood.
Hey, this guy gets it. Life ruiner, am I right? Later on 20th February 2019, Martin also left Glitch Production to pursue his degree over at China. As the editor for both channels, his favorite video to edit is when either Kevin rages or Luke getting scared. For his farewell, the perfect game for his departure is none other than Five Nights at Pingus 3, as he states himself, as this is one of his favorite series to edit. So, where are they now? Unfortunately, both Harry and Martin never returned. Martin is still active, but Harry was never seen again, as his last online appearance was as early as 2020. Very unfortunate news. So why don't we pay respect to our fallen soldiers? The Hobo Bros channels still continue, obviously, but the loss of these 2 men kinda just made this channel kinda stale. I mean, these guys are still entertaining, but it's just not the same. As for the content, this channel was booming. Minus World was a group formed by a bunch of Nintendo YouTubers. They did a lot of collabs together, playing Nintendo games, Pictionary, VR chat.
Bing bing wahoo!
And their chemistry are great. Just non-stop banter one after another. But the most popular series by far is their YouTubers vs Speedrunners series, where they race against notorious speedrunners in the Mario 64 community to see who can get 120 stars the fastest. This one video got over 4.5 million views, and pretty much this was their golden age. Views after views, they were successful. But in typical Hobo fashion, the series eventually dies. One of the main reasons was that these videos took a very long time to set up. There was even one video that took 3 hours just to set up. And obviously another reason was that they've become more busy now. On 30th May 2020, Minus World pretty much confirmed that Hobo Bros won't be appearing again due to, as you guessed it, focusing on Glitch. But hey, we're jumping a little to the front here. Let's take a step back. After that Minus World era, they also started to play a bunch of trendy games. And what was popular at that time? Horror games. The channel was doing alright at the cause of Luke's suffering. But yeah, after a while the videos are starting to get pretty stale again. They were already dying at this point, until one day a specific game released. Nah, just a small game called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They were obviously going to play that because their whole brand is Nintendo. But after a week of release, they made a video that would change this channel's entire course. Reaction video is one of the most laziest content to ever be put on God's green earth. You can call it the golden eye of YouTube. 0 effort, 0 originality, and 7 recycle expression. And our boys unfortunately followed this trend. They already did a reaction video on 30th November 2018, but that was more like a one-off gag. But after Smash's release, they gave the game a try, but it didn't do well. The playthrough only lasts for 2 videos. This channel was slowly losing views, so as a last-ditch effort, on 30th December same year, they uploaded reacting to Smash Ultimate World of Light memes, and it became their 3rd most popular video. They took that concept and ran with it. As more reaction videos pop up and gaming videos slowly dies down, it was pretty much a perfect formula for them. You get a bunch of views while you work less. It got so popular that it even infected the main channel. Father,
Why are you here again?
I've come to repent my sins again.
What, you're about to confess that you didn't watch Diddle Slop? Well, it's pretty understandable. Due to the nature of those videos, I'll see you
Actually
soon.
watch all of them. I know that statement just made me look like a hypocrite. Come on, you see the charm. Sometimes reaction videos can be acceptable if they're funny. Yes, I would rather watch 2 Asian men over Mr. Fetish over here. But yeah, a slop is still a slop. So as time goes on, most of these videos is kinda just the same. They watch meme, they laugh, repeat for about 10-minute-ish. Can't believe I actually watched all of these as a kid. I mean, are they successful? Very much. But are they entertaining? Not really. From the looks of it, this channel will unfortunately just be a lazy cash grab for them, and seems like it's going to be like that for a while. Until they started to react to their own videos. On 29th August 2020, they reacted to their first ever Watfee. Now you might see this as being lazy on another level, but genuinely though, this is their most entertaining videos when compared to their other recent videos. Not only is it nostalgia for old fans, but we get to hear many fun facts about the process, behind the scene, and how they even get the idea to begin with. The fans enjoy watching them and they also enjoy discussing about it, and so they continue. Watching more old video, giving a brief explanation on each videos, looking through the wiki and them learning that the fans are in fact more knowledgeable about SMG4 than themselves. It was going pretty well, not as successful as before, but it was alright, and it seems like we could go on for a few years. On 19th December 2020, they've announced that the Hobo Bros channel will be going on an indefinite hiatus to focus more on their company, but also that they pretty much ran out of stuff to do. As a final send-off, they decide to look through all eras they've been to. Basically just this video but split into 6 videos. It was a very sweet video, just them looking back at their old stuff before going away. Which, funny enough, these videos are actually lost media. Like, I had to search for these missing 6 videos everywhere, but thankfully I came across an archive channel. It also houses other videos that get some major change or entirely removed, so yeah, shout out to them. 1st January 2021, New Year's, they uploaded their final video. And I just have to get this out of my chest. It's been 4 years. Watching this video felt like being lied to. Just them spamming that they will return. Hey buddy, I too can play at that game.
Not the end of the world because we will be back. See you next time on Hobo Bros, guys. The last game we've been playing for a while.
But if they do eventually return, hear me out, reacting to Instagram Reels. With no hobos to watch now, what should I do with my life?
You know, I think I should kill myself. I'll do that tomorrow.
What the f?
Whoa, maybe not to that extent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to say other than... At that time, I wasn't really in the SMG4 or glitch community, so I didn't really know what's going on. Like what? Was it something they said years ago? Mario saying the R slur?
I'm not Yakuza. You retarded or just deaf?
But no, apparently it's an actual awful things, with the main culprit being Kevin. On 25th February 2024, the day my arm went psycho released on SMG4. It's just a regular episode with the focus being on Tari, but there's something wrong with her. So apparently she got a new voice actor. Without the original voice actor's consent. This is obviously a big problem. Celeste Natalie Smith, who's been the voice actor of Tari for over 6 years, getting replaced out of the blue and Glitch not telling her about it is just plain dirty. This eventually sets up a chain reaction with many ex-Glitch employees coming out releasing statements about how awful it is working with them. Terrible working condition, like getting impossible deadlines but awful salary. Didn't know Mappa had a second company. About a month later, Kevin himself came out with an apology letter. And it was an actual good response. He realized his mistake and he wants to fix that. But he completely avoids the issue that started all of this. For some reason, he didn't even mention Celeste once in this huge wall of text. Kevin, buddy, why did you just casually ruin a perfectly good response? It's honestly sad seeing them turn out like this. I'm just shocked and disappointed at how this turned out. Not only was I stabbed in the back, but I got ran over as well. But yeah, I guess I got nothing else to say other than... Oh, must be that rat trap figure I've bought recently. Can't wait to play with the rat and...